In this video, we're going to sign into our Gmail accounts and also from our Gmail account access the Google Docs and Google Sheets applications. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is on your desktop computer or on your laptop is just open up your internet browser. So that could be Google Chrome or Firefox or Internet Explorer. Just open that up, and when you open up your internet browser, it may not automatically go to google.com. So you'll want to look toward the top for the address bar. It usually looks something like this, and you can just type in google.com. You can hit the enter key on your keyboard and it should take you here. If you look toward the top right, you'll see Gmail, and that's what we're going to click on. When you click on that, it will take you to the sign in page. Now, because I've signed in before on my own laptop, it shows the Digital Volunteers email here, but it says that it is currently signed out. If you see an account here, but that is not the one that you want to sign into, you can always click on use another account and then enter that email or your phone number below. So I'm just going to go use my back button up here because I actually do want to sign in using the Digital Volunteers. So I'm going to click on that. It'll take me to the page where I have to enter my password. If you've forgotten your password, you can always click on Forgot Password and it will take you through steps to reset it. Something that might be helpful is that if you notice this outline of an I, if you click on it, it will actually show what you type. So that's a way to kind of make sure that you're typing in the correct password. And then once you say, okay, that's my password, you can just click again and we'll turn it back to dots. So I am going to go ahead and enter the password. Hopefully it's correct. You can either hit enter on your keyboard or that blue next button, and then it should take you to your inbox, so your email inbox. I know it's my inbox because it's highlighted here, and I can see all of the emails. So we're not going to go through kind of how to use Gmail right now. It's just to show you how to log into your Gmail and then from your Gmail how to get to the Google Drive, Google Docs, or Google Sheets. So if you look toward the top right, you'll probably notice 9 dots right here, Google Apps. If you click on that, you'll see a menu pop down. We can see the Google Drive, that's where you can store photos or other documents, but you'll also see Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. So for now, I'm just going to click on Docs, and that will open up. And you'll notice that anything that I've created using Google Docs before is listed down here. And then in this kind of gray area, we can see that there are templates, meaning that someone else has designed something. So let's say a resume, and you click on that, it will take you to that template, and then all you would do is kind of add in your own information. You'll also notice that up at the top, I now have 2 tabs open. So this is my Google Docs tab, but if I click back over here, it takes me back to my inbox, so my Gmail. I can click back over here and I'm back in Google Docs. I'm going to go ahead and click the back button. Takes me back one page, and if I want to move into a blank document, I can go there, and now I'm in a blank Google Doc. And Google Docs is very similar to Microsoft Word, so it's a word processing application. I'm going to go back one more time. So again, I'm just back in my Google Docs. I still have my Gmail right here, and I also have the 9 dots here. And I click on that and I can see my options. It's the same thing as if I go back to my Gmail. I've got my 9 dots and I can see that menu there. So I'm going to, from here, I'm going to go ahead and click on Sheets. So Google Sheets is very similar to Microsoft Excel. It does spreadsheets, so I can see what I've created before here, and then I can also see templates up here in case I just want to put in information. I'm going to go ahead and click on blank and it will bring up a blank spreadsheet. Now again, look up at the top of your browser and you'll probably notice there are now 3 tabs open. So it opened in a new tab. I can move back into Google Docs, I can move back into Sheets, or I can move back into my Gmail account. Let's say I no longer want to use Google Docs. Because it's in its own tab, I can click on the X for that tab. So this is not the X that you'll usually see in the top right that closes your entire internet browser. This one is just for this tab. So if I click on this X, that tab closes. I now only have 2 tabs open. I can do the same thing for this one. I can click on this and it closes that tab, and now I only have 1 tab open. Now if I do click on this, since I only have 1 tab open, if I X this out, it will kind of close out my entire internet browser. So something to be aware of. But you can always, if you're using the internet and you clicked on something and now you don't see what you were looking at, you can always try the back button or just check and make sure that it didn't open a new tab and you just need to go back to a previous tab. Something else to keep in mind is that if you are using a public computer or just any computer that is not your own, if you sign into something, you always want to sign out. So to sign out of your Gmail account, you're going to look toward the top right, and you'll probably see the first letter of your email address. You want to click right on top of that. This menu pops down, and as you can see, there's an option for sign out. If you click on sign out, it will sign you out of your account, and we are now back at that original login page.